Being Schoemehl. Hey Aim, get me another Diet Coke, will ya? This was the dreaded call of the older cousin or aunt, who had noticed that the younger relative, me, had just walked by in a vague direction towards the cooler. As a Schoemehl, this was a typical exchange at any family gathering. Growing up, there was always someone to play with, someone who would hug you when you walked by, and someone telling you to get them another soda. My mother's family contains a grand total of 78 people. Her siblings, their spouses, their children, their children's spouses, and their grandchildren. I know all of their names. Nearly all of us live in St. Louis. With such a large family, you would not expect us to continue to hold family gatherings together, but somehow we do. And we've added more adopted family members. Being Schoemehl is not just being part of a family. It's more like being part of a small culture. It's difficult to explain why this group of people is unique from other families. Trying to define what being a Schoemehl means is difficult because we're very diverse. While some of us are college-educated white-collar workers, others finished high school and went straight to work. But there are certain ideas and patterns that seem to persist. And so, I present my guidelines to being a Schoemehl. Number 1, don't be a Republican. Number 2, love and respect your city. Never litter. Number 3, teach your children their colors early. Remember, red is Budweiser, blue is Bud Light, silver is Diet Coke. Number 4, pecking order is always enforced. Number 5, work hard if you want things to change. Number 6, travel when you can. And in the words of my Aunt Lou, who took me on my first trip abroad, have fun, damn it! Number 7, share everything, especially food and good stories. Number 8, remember that Santa is real, and if you're not good, he'll tell you in person on December 23rd. Number 9, open your home to your neighbors and people in need of hospitality. Just because they don't look like us doesn't mean they're not family. Number 10, stick with your family. They'll get you through the hard times and laugh with you during the good. These ideas unify my family and have heavily influenced who I am. From my family, I have learned the value of sharing, kindness, and hospitality. Thanks to the Schoemehls, I love hosting parties and sharing stories, and I can make perfect whipped cream. And I've noticed that their lessons have snuck into smaller habits too. When I go to lunch with a friend, I don't worry about being paid back. I assume it'll all balance out in the end. I tend to arrive slightly later than I say because I often see meeting times as approximations and not deadlines. Litterers make me crazy. And I can go for long spans of time without talking to good friends because I'm used to picking up where we left off, like my family always does. My mother and her siblings have all worked hard and remembered the values of family and friendship so wonderfully demonstrated by their parents. They have also ensured that these lessons have been passed on to my generation through their strong examples. I have grown to appreciate my family while away at college. They have continued to support me throughout my education, and coming home to them is always a joyful, fulfilling experience. Above all, I have learned from my family to remember these 3 ideals: dedication to family, commitment to community, compassion for all.